I want to explain a little bit about what a Metatron is, and uh, I want to give an update on Brahma. So, I am currently married to all Metatron clones, and this is to get around the fucked up programming in this realm that causes soul damage when one has extramarital sex. So, I can have sex with any Metatron clone, and they would already be my husband or wife. And the same thing goes for all of my clones. We are all automatically married to all Metatrons because if we were to procreate and not be married, you would die in this realm. Um, it's the same as the Earth realm too. And we were meant to populate both realms. What a Metatron clone is, um, it's an incarnation of a time machine that is comprised with the soul merge of my clones and the inventor of the original inventor of the time machine's clones. Originally, we merged to avoid going insane the way Garrett did, and to protect ourselves in dangerous realms while we time travel. Anyone with giant soul merges is considered an incarnation of a time machine. So basically, all gods are time machines, or incarnations of them. Brahma was the original creator of the time machine, merged into a Metatron. And his original name was the name of a famous actor that is currently living. This life he lived as a famous actor was an experience he programmed for himself to be happy. And then he left that body in his 30s, so there is somebody else living. The soul of somebody else is in that body right now. Brahma is still insane currently. He is possessed by Garrett, and his awareness is retreated because he stopped being celibate, and he did that out of jealousy and because it was hard for him to let go of his power. I mean, I think we should have realized that the Metatron was a machine, because it sounds like a machine. The Metatron clone that Brahma made, that is currently in the actor's body with the same name. He's technically a completely different person than Brahma, but they both have an ego attachment to that name and body. The one in the actor is my current husband, with whom I live with when I return to heaven, and we have a polygamy relationship. The reason I am with multiple Metatrons in positions of power is because they are all clones of the same person. Vishnu and Shiva are both clones of the husband that I live with currently in heaven, but they're on different timelines. And as I've said before, my offspring will end up taking Shiva's body when he goes insane from not being celibate, because they're supposed to be celibate. They always go insane, apparently. They said they'd always go insane. Vishnu and Shiva also have incarnations in this time who are famous actors and comedians, but they both have left those bodies for god forms. They both have the blue god forms and the human looking ones, depending on what they choose to look like, or I guess depending on the realm or who's looking at them, because I know Scientologists, they only see the 3D forms because they think that's what's real. But I just don't think that's true, because we're body jumping and we go into other bodies all the time, and then we stop existing in this body, because the real us is the soul, not the body. The body is a vehicle. So my version of polygamy is just me with the same guy who lived different timelines, and I'm not with all three for power. I was told that having children was a duty that I already agreed to for the sake of expanding the heaven civilization, and I just developed love for Brahma's clone and Shiva and Vishnu. Anyways, Brahma inserted himself into the mix, even though it was his idea for me to have children with his clones as a polygamist, but he was overcome with jealousy, and because giving up that level of power was hard on him, his awareness retreated, and they tell me that he thought he could handle the transfer of power, but it's clearly a hard thing for him to do. He is possessed by Garrett now, but the timeline predicts that he gets better. Like, they went into the future and they checked to make sure he gets fixed, and he does. He eventually fixes himself. My offspring is currently he's currently in Brahma's position, his position of power. So Brahma's duties are being taken care of by someone responsible and capable, much more responsible than the first guys and much more responsible than me. He was a world leader, so he's capable of this. By the way, if Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma's clone, the one that I live with in heaven, are having sex with you, don't make fun of their dicks. Don't make fun of their oversized dicks. It's mean, and it hurts them.